Why we need to keep women's spaces safe. Women deserve to be protected. God created women differently, and I am so blessed by that. But now we live in a post-truth, post-modernistic society where women are not treated fairly. When has it ever been okay for women to be disregarded and violated in ways women should never be violated in? In this world today, women are just expected to go along with the narrative that they're not special. Women were created to create life, give birth, raise children, and be nurturers. But now it's not just exclusive to women, it's to everyone and whoever calls themselves a woman. But this is not true. Women were uniquely and beautifully designed to have these features. I believe that women should be able to preserve their innate bodies and be protected. Women's spaces are being hijacked by biological men, so-called women. So we're fighting for women's rights, but we're tearing them away at the same time. A woman should be able to walk into a women's shelter without the fear of having a biological man, so-called woman, walk into her space and not have it be safe anymore. Having locker rooms of children being hijacked by biological men, so-called women, how is this fair and how is this women's rights? Imagine this. You're a mother sending your middle school or high school child into school. After school, your daughter walks into the locker room to change for soccer practice. She's sitting there, unchanging, getting into her practice clothes, and in walks a male, watching your daughter change. How does this make you feel? How would you react as a parent knowing that your daughter is being violated in the name of gender equality? I believe that no one should be discriminated based on their gender, but to violate women in this way is wrong. We are now seeing a major push for biological men to be able to compete in women's sports. How is this women's rights again? Women should be able to compete in sports on a fair playing level. Men who take hormone puberty blockers still compete at a higher level than women ever will. A study done by Duke University studied that high school men who take hormone puberty blockers will dominate any Olympic medalist times in track and field. They've all been demolished. So how is it fair to women to lose their titles and maybe even scholarships to a man who should be competing in men's sports and not women's sports? Women deserve better. We're fighting for equality but tearing it away. There are new bills and laws trying to be passed by governors that will ban the use of transgenders in female sports. But there's also a big push to expand Title IX under the Equality Act, which will ultimately erase the whole female gender. How can people call themselves a progressive feminist when they can't even preserve the female gender? Shouldn't we want to rejoice in the fact that women are different than men and celebrate our differences? But no. We want to destroy them, get rid of them. There is no gender anymore. Women can be men and men can be women. But this is so wrong. It is ideologically incorrect. Women are women and men are men. And the fact that we can't say this basic scientific fact is wrong. At conception, males have an XY chromosome and they do not change. At conception, women have an XX chromosome and again, they do not change. Women should be able to stay safe over the fact of gender equality. Women should be able to know that they are safe and when they walk into a shelter, not be scared of a man hijacking or hurting them. Together, we can stand up and fight against this, the erasing of women and their safe spaces. We need to have conversations with people. Fight against legislation that wants to push these ideas. In your schools, you can talk to your teachers, fight against curriculum, and ask them why they're teaching you unscientific information. In culture, have conversations with people. Tell them why you believe what you believe and stand up for what's true. Women should be protected. They deserve to be protected, and we need to keep fighting to preserve them.